Hello, hello, dear students and parents. Welcome to webinar MBBS Abroad Study 2020 by Dr. Ashu Rawat. Welcome. अभी हम लोग 5 से 6 मिनट वेट करेंगे क्योंकि अभी सिर्फ जो है देर इज 10 अटेंडेंस ऑलरेडी यहाँ पर ज्वाइन कर चुके हैं सेमिनार को और मैं वेलकम करता हूँ कि आप कोरोना वायरस को हम लोग सब मिलकर फाइट कर रहे हैं घर बैठकर और क्या कहते हैं हम और इस टाइम का बहुत ही क्या कहते हैं अच्छी तरह यूज कर रहे हैं अपनी नॉलेज बढ़ाने के लिए और यही टाइम है जब हम सब लोग अपने आप को नॉलेज से पैक कर सकते हैं और अपने आगे की फ्यूचर प्लानिंग कर सकते हैं और जितनी भी इंफॉर्मेशन है उनको गैदर कर सकते हैं अपनी फ्यूचर प्लानिंग के लिए स्पेशली फॉर नीट स्टूडेंट्स आपके लिए मिनिमम 2 मंथ्स की ग्रेस और मिल चुकी है तो इस 2 मंथ में आप का अगर थोड़ा सिलेबस रह भी जाता था नीट 2020 के लिए तो आपको एक और चांस मिली है उसको करेक्ट करने के लिए रिवाइज करने के लिए और आई होप कि अगर आप एक्टिवली नीट 2020 की तैयारी अभी से स्टार्ट कर देंगे या रिवीजन स्टार्ट कर देंगे तो 50% चांसेस आपके ज्यादा हैं नीट में मेरिट लाने के लिए we have already 20 attendees we are waiting for few more and within 5 minutes we will start our webinar study MBBS abroad 2020 my name is Dr. Ashu Rawat MBBS abroad specialist leader education myabroadmbbs.com and drashurawat.com and you are in the right place if you want to build a successful career in medicine आगे के वेबिनार में बहुत सारे इंटरेस्टिंग फैक्ट्स हैं अबाउट जितनी भी कंट्रीज हैं फॉरेन में जो इस समय इंडियन स्टूडेंट्स को ऑफर कर रही हैं एमबीबीएस के लिए लाइक यूक्रेन रशिया कजाकिस्तान जॉर्जिया चाइना उनके डिटेल फीस स्ट्रक्चर मैं आपको बताऊंगा आज उस कंट्री के रूल्स रेगुलेशंस क्या हैं वो बताऊंगा एंड हाउ टू चूज द राइट यूनिवर्सिटी इन योर बजट मैं बताऊंगा कि उसको चूज कैसे करना है और क्या क्या आपको यूज करना है yeah. So we have to wait for 5 minutes more. We are waiting for other people's. Yes. We have almost 25 attendees. We are waiting. आप अपना टाइम ना वेस्ट कर जो ऑलरेडी प्रेजेंट है अपने क्वेश्चंस चैट बॉक्स में मुझे लिख सकते हैं तो मैं वेबिनार स्टार्ट करने से पहले ही जब तक लोगों का वेट कर रहे हैं उनका आंसर जो है स्टार्ट कर सकता हूँ लेट्स स्टार्ट क्वेश्चन 1 लेट्स सी oh okay I will talk in English. I'm sorry. I thought we have North Indian students. Yeah, Parimala Venugopal. Yeah, I got your question yesterday also. I will talk in English. Okay, sir. Okay. Okay. I will talk in English. We are waiting for 3 minutes more and then we will start our webinar. And those who will come in between, I will reshare the information. So I will suggest all NEET aspirant 2020 that they got a chance of minimum 2 months more to revise all your subjects. It's not a big deal to revise whole syllabus, which include physics, zoology, botany, and chemistry. And believe me, if you give your better, in these 2 months of lockdown or quarantine, like incoming, you will have more results. Like if you have given the exam in on 3rd of May. I have an important news for all NEET aspirants that as per NTA, National Testing Agency, they extend the date of correction in your application form for NEET 2020 from 14th April to 3rd of May, and up to 5 p.m. 5 p.m. 3rd May, you can change in your application your personal particulars and the city you opted. You can opt nearby cities as recommended by the NTA, National Testing Agency, and the payment you can do up to 11:50 p.m. of the 3rd May 2020 through credit card, through debit card, through Paytm, or any other method of net banking. They are setting the payments. So this is the second time they are extending this time, and as in my thinking, the NEET 2020 will be happen in the second or last week of the June, or maybe first week of July. So you have enough time to prepare to revise all your subjects for NEET 2020 to get a better merit or rank in the university in India, or take a seat in India. Otherwise, you have always options are open in foreign, in abroad, in MBBS. What today we will discuss. Okay, we are starting our seminar. So before starting our seminar, I prepared some polls, some questions for you, and if we will plan these questions so that I will get an idea what kind of information you will need. Do you agree? Okay, my first question in registration form, as I okay in my yesterday registration, I saw that about 70% people registered for interested in getting information of Ukraine, and about 20% are interested in getting information from Russia, and rest are Georgia, then Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan. No China and no Philippines and Belarus. So I'm show you one poll. So it will be easy to start with the information if you will do a poll. Okay. Please click the country you want to listen first. Which country you prefer most? I just given you a poll questions. Which country you prefer most? I just launch a poll. You can tick mark the country you want to listen. Then I will start with the more people will click what particular country. I will start with the information of this country, because we have 1 hour to discuss all the aspects, obstacles, and their respective solution in order to find the right university for your future career in abroad and in your budget. Please do the poll. There is a button, you can find an option in poll section in the window polls. I just launch a poll. I'm launching poll. I just launch a poll. Yes. Yes. I just launched a poll. Poll is going on. Okay. We have 30 seconds more. Okay. We have 30 seconds more. Okay. For 86% people's already voted. 93% people's already voted. Only 7% people's are left. Okay, 93% people are almost done with their vote. Okay, we are closing the polling. Then you will get the results in front of me. I am sharing with you the result of poll so that it should be fair. And like always, 54% of people prefer to start with the Ukraine. 31% people prefer to start with the Kazakhstan. And 23% of peoples with Kyrgyzstan. And the last one is Russia, 23%. Okay, we will start with the Ukraine, 54%. Hello, my dear students. I'm repeating. My name is Dr. Ashu Rawat, MBBS abroad specialist, leader education, myabroadmbbs.com. And you are in the right place if you want to build a successful career in medicine. And in my webinar, we will discuss later the cheapest university in Ukraine, the cheapest university in Russia, and the cheapest university in Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan, and the highest and the costliest university in above all respective countries. But before starting my seminar, my webinar, I want to discuss you one thing. And I want to, before starting my webinar, I want to tell you one thing. That most of the peoples left their greatest idea of their life in their beginning by thinking only of the obstacles they will face in order to get to their aim of their goal. So let's discuss with the obstacles a student can face in order to take MBBS abroad admission while taking admission in any abroad university in MBBS. For example, due to the lack of genuine information, on the net, they don't know how to choose the right university for in their budget. They want to take direct admission or they want to take admission through consultant, but they don't know why. Your parents are not convinced because they not in belief or they have fear of your life and the fraud may happen with any kind of consultant. Your parents and your friends are criticizing you to having a decision to study MBBS in abroad due to the lack of genuine information they have. You don't know, you have only one source of information is your consultant or agent. You're getting from one consultant, this university is good, this university is better, this university is cheaper. You're not doing your choice as per your own uh, uh, sources or as per your searches, as per your logics. You don't know the actual fee structure of the particular university you want to get admitted, the hostel fees. You know that there are students, there are some Indian students in senior courses are studying, but you don't know how to find a way to interact with them. You don't know how to, what kind of luggage you should carry to that country which you choose. You don't have any idea that what you will tell in the custom and immigration department of that particular country once you reach there. Who will meet you there in that university? Who will be a local guardian, a person who will take care of your admission, accommodation, and help you in contact with your parents in admission process, and will sort out your daily issue which arises in the universities with the dean, with the faculties, and with the local peoples. At the first time when you reach, who will tell you how to buy a milk, food products, or any needed product you need, how to travel in the particular country. So these are the obstacles a student can face before taking admission to a right university in their budget. So my motive, my mission is to provide with you genuine information as per my experience, so that you will face minimum of these obstacles in your journey through MBBS abroad. Okay, let's start. I have one question. Are you all um can see my screen? Screen. Are you able to see the presentation I just switched on? Leader Education Study MBBS Abroad. Can you answer? Hello? Yeah. Can you answer, please? Are all are can see my presentation? See my presentation. Yes, everyone can see my presentation. So let's start. So first basic need is that how to prepare yourself for studying abroad. How to prepare yourself to study abroad. I will suggest you to examine your documents. Examine documents that are document are applicable, are eligible to get admission in that particular university, because in foreign every university practices on eligibility, but parallelly they are following the eligibility uh, concerned with the country the student coming from. For example, in India, most of the foreign MBBS university which are located in abroad are following the guideline of Medical Council of India, and in future it will be National Medical Council. Like you should have, you should have 10 plus 2 intermediate pass with physics, chemistry, biology. For general category, it is 50%. It is 50% should be in physics, chemistry, biology, and English is the compulsory. Most of the peoples are confused that they should have in aggregate physics, chemistry, biology, and English 50%, but it's not true. You should have physics, chemistry, biology 50%, and English is compulsory subject. For general category, for ST, SC, OBC, you should have 40% and above in physics, chemistry, biology, and English is compulsory. Most of the boards are recognized as per MCI to study abroad. For example, ICSE, CBSE, and state boards. And but only board which are is still confusing. This is open board. Open boards in past or recently was not allowed to take admission in any abroad medical university. So keep in mind you should pass your intermediate 10 plus 2 through CBSE, through ICSE or any state board with marks 50% above than physics, chemistry, biology, and English is compulsory. For general, for ST, SC, OBC, 40% and above in physics, chemistry, biology, and English is compulsory. Okay, so this is the examination document, so that you should know that you are eligible for MBBS abroad university. Plus, in 2019, in 2018, there was the law came out mandatory for all uh, medical aspirant for foreign university that they should qualify NEET. So, if NEET uh, examination have 720 marks, so you should have minimum qualifying marks in order to get the admission in any foreign university. For example, in 2019, in order to get admission in any abroad MBBS university, you should have 134 marks in NEET 2019 in general category and 117 marks in NEET for ST, SC, and OBC category. Okay, set your goal and reach it. For example, in my sense, for a medical aspirant, for a student who want to become a doctor, the goal should be become a good doctor with good knowledge and good practical skills. So you have to define clearly your goal, that you have to become a doctor. NEET examination is one of your the goal in between your main goal, but you can take admission in any good MBBS abroad university, and instead of putting pressure on competitions or doing hard work competition, you can use this energy to study, to acquiring good practical skills and knowledge in abroad university and fight Medical Council of India FMG examination and become a good doctor. So there are lots of ways to attain your goals. Before choosing any country, you have to choose and explore the country. You have to explore the country in sense of laws and regulations, rules and regulations, the pattern of the study, and this the medium of the study, and the living of cost, the peoples, and everything. I will suggest you not to operate for language barrier, because as India is a diverse country, if you are traveling from North India to South India, and most of my colleagues has done their MBBS in from which who belongs to North India in Bangalore, so they face the same language barrier what you face in foreign countries. Most of the foreign countries, like in India, people prefer to talk in their local language, but English is a substitute language where they can speak. If you will speak in English, they will speak with you English. But in today modern era and era of modern technology, there are lots of applications and voice translator you can use for first time in order to adapt. But the country I offer today, like Ukraine, Russia, Belarus, China, Georgia, peoples, and the medium of study is English language, and the local peoples can speak English very well. And this translator, this application will help you in the starting time, but in 3 years you will be uh, adaptable to the local environment, local language, and you can easily talk. The main thing is that one of the main thing is that before doing any kind of choice, you should talk with the students and find some feedbacks of the particular university and country you want to choose. And I will tell you, it's very easy to find and communicate with the peoples who are studying. Please write down this point. This is the life-changing point in your career, because you will have the genuine data and genuine resource of information are the students who are currently studying in that university. If students are not studying in that university, it means that university is not adapted for the Indian students, or either that university is not recognized in MCI, Medical Council of India. So I will tell you few sources how to find and communicate with the students who are studying in the university. For example, you can type the university name you choose in the Facebook, on YouTube, on Google AdWords, on Google search. You will find some profiles of the students who are studying in that city, in that university. You can send friendship request and start asking about the curriculum, like about the contractor, about the agent, about the companies, about the services, which company is giving good, about the medium of instruction, about the teachers, about the faculty, about dean, future perspectives also. So this is the best way, this is the best source to get tuned with the information before leaving to the country or the university you want to come to know. It's the best source, and in my experience, students who are already studying got admission in the university, they are giving a genuine feedback, and they are always happy and glad to share the information and the experience with you. The main and the last thing before doing any kind of your decision, just read about the laws and regulations of the country and about the culture. We belong to different kind of families from different kind of layers of social community from India, and every family has its own culture and laws and rules and regulation. So better to interact with your parents, with your friends about the laws and regulations with yourself, and calculate the risk that are you able to follow the rules and laws and regulation of that particular country and the culture. Are your family will allow to live in that country? Is there any fear that that country may spoil you? So this is the main thing you have to think before choosing or studying abroad. So I'm going further. Okay, needful documentation I already told you. Explore Ukraine with us. I want to explore Ukraine because as most of the students, 54% of vote was on Ukraine. I want to explore Ukraine with you. Right now, we have more than 60, 70 attendees in our webinar, and most of them choose Ukraine. Okay, culture in the country. The Ukraine is a very good and very diverse country like India. Ukraine also have the state system. About 6 states in Ukraine is one of the biggest country among European countries, and Ukraine lied in the Eurasian continent region of this world. Like Ukraine is the mix-up of European and Asian cultures together. Peoples are very friendly here. They're very good friendly, and Ukraine is famous for their luxurious nature, as they have the plains and steppes like Switzerland. We have so it's very beautiful nature. Ukraine have only 4.5 million population, 45 million, sorry, 45 million population of peoples. It's a very big European country with very less population. So nature and the oxygen and the freshness and pollution is very less, and the freshness is very high. And temperature, as it is situated in the south of Europe, the temperature is quite moderate as India, like not like as India, because they have 4 seasons: is winter, spring, summer, autumn. These 4 seasons they have in the year. Winter, hardly you will find maximum -6 to -8. The cold temperature is going, and in summer it will go into 28 to 32 centigrade. So very pleasant. We have winter, the very hard winter, very like cold winters we have in the month of February, and the hot, warm weather we have in the month of July. Most of the time, you can have moderate temperature, which is quite adaptive for Indian students, as the buildings and the classrooms and the university are centrally heated, and it was not, and they are maintaining the permanent temperature of 27 degrees centigrade room temperature inside the premises, so student can feel good, and they can easily adapt to temperature regime. But it's not a very extreme temperature to study as compared to other foreign countries where Indian students are studying. The quality of life in Ukraine is very good. The products and the food products are very cheap, and I will tell you the rates of few products in converted in Indian rupees. One Ukrainian, the currency of Ukraine is grivna, and one grivna is equals to about 2.5 to 3 rupees. In one USD, you will get 27 grivna at today rates, and in that $1, you can buy the 2-liter bottles or a 5-liter bottle of water, a dozen of bananas, and in $2, in 120 rupees kg, you will find apple here, and 80 rupees you can find eggs, 10 of eggs, and there's the cost of milk is about 50 rupees or 60 rupees per liter. Ukraine is famous for the bread and sunflower oil production. Ukraine is the second exporter in the world of wheat and sunflower oil. We can You can also name as the bread basket of the European countries. I hope uh, I hope you all like the information I am sharing with you, and then you can ask between me from me the question, and I will answer parallelly the question so that we will not left this session for afterwards. Okay, you can ask question parallelly about Ukraine. The quality of life Ukraine is very good. So let's go further. Main reason why I should study in Ukraine: qualitative, qualitative and available prices. The package and the university, the fee structure is as per low as compared to Indian students, and the living cost is very low as compared to India. You can find Ukraine cheaper than India sometimes. The degree you will get is European license degree. You can practice in European countries by giving the examination. Ukraine has the one of the in most of the universities you will find the implementation of modern technology in the university, like simulation center. So before going to the patient, student have well practice on the simulations, robots and everything. You can practice and have the skills, clinical skills before going to the patient lively. Most of the university in Ukraine providing MCA classes. It is true. Safety, Ukraine is one of the safest country in the world, and is very comfortable for living. And Ukraine is also yes, I will continue with the USA further. I will tell you how to go to USA. These are different steps I will share with you. What is the question? Does Ukraine have federal government or yeah, does Ukraine have federal democratic government or any aristocratic government system? Ukraine is the Ukraine is the Republican country with democratic government. It is not federal. It is democratic government under the rule of president. Bachchan Singh, you asking with me this question, so I'm answering you. Ukraine is a republic, is a democratic country with presidential rule. Like in India, we have prime minister, and in India and in the Ukraine, we have the main person is president. So all the states are coming under the governors and then president. Okay, prime ministers and we say not chief minister and the mayor city are like the functional bodies, like administrative body who is performing daily based performance. What about US, sir? What about USA? Yes, you can also take admission in USA, but in order to take admission in USA, I want to make you happy that if you will do MBBS abroad in USA, so that you don't need to give any foreign medical graduate examination, and well, you will not come back to India because you will find quality of life and better perspective as a doctor in USA. So for in order to get USA, you have to do some science bachelor degree. You should must have a bachelor degree before opting for a medical practitioner in USA. Either you are going with the locals of the citizens of the USA with the examination we are saying pre-US assembly test to fight a competition with them in order to get admitted there in the university, or you can opt for any Georgian or Ukrainian or Russian university which are following ECTS, electronic credit transfer system. And after second course, you are eligible after basic course, clinical knowledge, after clinical courses up to third year, you are eligible for US Assembly first and second step, and you can do parallelly while you're studying in this university US Assembly 1 and US Assembly second step in any from any foreign country, or because these tests are online tests. The third step of US Assembly you can uh, you can give after the clinical rotation. What you will do once you finish your graduation in any university, either of the country in foreign or India, and in Ukraine, in USA clinical rotation, you can give easily the US Assembly third step. Okay, so next question. Yes, students, most of the countries like Ukraine, Georgia, and Russia, and even Belarus, and in Kazakhstan, they are providing cadavers, including Philippines also. They are providing cadavers for the dissection, for the dissection and for study purpose in the first year of anatomy. Yes, Abhishek, they are providing cadavers. I'm sorry, we are not dealing with Bangladesh. We are dealing only with the foreign countries like Ukraine, uh, Russia, Belarus, Philippines, China, Georgia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan. Okay, okay. Next question. What is the package of USA? Dear Sarvesh Gupta, right now I am not available with the information for the USA because today my topic of webinar is Ukraine, Russia, Belarus, and it's very big part of information I can cover in already half hour left. So next time I will write this question. Next time I will do my webinar in about USA for sure, and I will send you the intimation about this. Okay. Let's continue with the next page. I want to explain you about the map of the Ukraine. I will show you in this map the major airports in Ukraine, major cities in Ukraine, the borders of Ukraine. So let's go fast. Ukraine from the west side, you will see from the north side you will see the border of Belarus and Russia. From the west side, you can see the border of Poland, Romania, Hungary, and from the east side you will see the border of Russia also. The major airports of Ukraine is the Borispol International Airport, that is in Kiev. And the second international airport in Ukraine is in Odessa. Kiev is the capital of Ukraine. Odessa, the port city of Ukraine, like Mumbai, is the financial city of Ukraine. In the eastern part, you will see the former capital of Ukraine, that is Kharkiv. It's also one of the major city in Ukraine. And then you will see that with all red spots, these are the major cities where almost medical university are situated in the Ukraine. So most of the students prefer Kiev and Odessa because of international airports, and their parents are prefer because it's very easy to travel. In addition, Kiev and Odessa are safe and Kharkiv are safe because Kiev have Indian embassy. You can go anytime to discuss your any issue concerned with local authorities and university. In the Indian embassy in Odessa also we have lots of consulates of different university, and in Kiev and Kharkiv and Odessa and in Lviv also, these are international cities. You'll find courses like German language. If you want to go to Germany in future, you go to US Assembly. So these are centers of the US Assembly examinations, and these are the centers you can study German language if you want to do your post graduation and settle down in Germany. It's very easy to move from Ukraine to any European country. First of all, the borders. First of all, the availability of easy visa to Schengen zone to export the university and clinic you want to run. The availability of preparation of US Assembly and German language. You have three options in order to make your career good. For example, first, you are taking admission in Ukraine, you finish your first third year, then you are eligible for US Assembly first and second step clinical knowledge. You can give it in Odessa, Kiev, Kharkiv, Lviv online. Or you can join any German classes here, licensed German school in Ukraine itself, and clear your examination up to B2 level. And parallelly, in between the education in 6 years, you can travel to Schengen zone. Getting visa is very easy, and explore the university for you and get admission there. Third option is you are studying in Ukraine, all these universities, and you're preparing for MCI, Medical Council of India, and you're coming back and giving foreign medical examinations. As most of the university and cities I prefer, they are organizing the Medical Council of India foreign medical graduate examination coachings on permanent basis. So in Ukraine, all of your three purpose to get settled down in USA, in Germany, and in India are getting fulfilled. That's why Ukraine is one of the popular destinations among all the students among who want to pursue their MBBS abroad. For example, like almost this university like Kiev, Lviv National University, Ternopil State Medical University, Lutsk National Medical University, Cherniv, Chernovtsi, Bukovina State Medical University, Sumy State Medical University, Kharkiv National Medical University, Kharkiv uh, National University, Vienna, Karazin, Poltava State Ophthalmological Academy, Dnepr, Petrovsk Medical Academy, Zaporozhye State Medical University, and the Black Sea National University, all are following the ECTS, Electronic Credit Transfer System. So guys, this is the good option for study, and it is how very adapted to Indian students. Almost all the university has Indian mess, hostel adapted. We have different kind of hostels and private accommodation options available in Ukraine. And we will go further. I will tell you more about Ukraine. Let's go. If you have any question regarding Ukraine, you can ask me right now. I will answer. If you have any question, you can ask me right now. Okay. Okay. Yes, we are also guiding for admission of Philippine, but unfortunately today in seminar I will not compare. I will not uh, cover this spot, but I will send you the proposal for Philippine also. Yes, Sarvesh. Yes, We are coming to fee structure of different universities. Odessa National Medical University is still in MCI. Unfortunately, Odessa National Medical University is not in MCI from 2019 due to the internal political election of the vice chancellor. So in the Ukraine, until they will not elect the new vice chancellor university, so timingly they took out from Medical Council of India so that student will not suffer. And it is very transparent. It was requested by the government of Ukraine to the Indian embassy so that until that vice chancellor will not be elected in the university, it should be postponed in the MCI. So Odessa National Medical is the very oldest university, and still there are 2,000 students are studying in India, but this year will come for sure. In Ukraine today, I want to show you. In Ukraine, we have 75,605 foreign students are studying. Out of this, 75% are from international countries, and 19% of that is from India. A major part of Indian students are studying in Ukraine nowadays. In quantity, I will tell you, it's about 14,958. About almost 15,000 students are studying in Ukraine as per 2019 analysis of Ukraine State Center of International Studies. And most of the Indian students are studying in basic education, means MD Fusion course. It's about 14,654 students are studying in Mbbs in Ukraine. This is the official information and translated from the Ukraine Center of International Studies, Ukraine. Okay, we have in Ukraine about 75 students, 75,605 international students from 154 countries. So today, Ukraine is the medical hub for so many countries. Three best cities in Ukraine, that is Kiev, that is Odessa. You can see I'm coming back to Kiev, Odessa, and then Kharkiv. Okay. I will tell you the condition of education in Ukraine. The term of study is 6 years. In average, the classes start at 8 o'clock and ends at 16 every day, 4 o'clock. The working week consists of 54 training hours, while 36 of them are the lectures and 18 hours are the practical classes. Twice a year, there is an exam to check the level of knowledge, twice the year. And students have winter holiday and summer holiday, but most of the students are traveling in summer holiday as it consists of July and August month. Okay, this is a list of university we have in Ukraine. So we are coming on the fee structure of the university so that you can see the budget of the university. Yes, does Ukraine have any MCA requirements? The list I show you, sir, the list I show you is these are the colleges I show here. You can see are all MCA recognized university except Odessa National Medical University, which is postponed timingly from MCI from last year. but we are still answering the question regarding them because it's one of the oldest university who is teaching Indian students since 1950, sorry, you know. So 1 minute. These are the packages and budgets for your medical university. Thank you, Adi. Thank you, Adi, for your, yeah, Sarvesh. I just came the fee structure. These are the fee structure proposed by the universities and most of the consultant in India last year, and it consists of the first year package and total expenditure what you will bear, exact calculated expenditure what you calculate, what we calculate for you, what student spent it last year 2019, because 2020 का जो है package are coming in April, but due to this lockdown period in Ukraine, in Russia, everywhere we have lockdown. We are only like making analysis on the basis of the last year packages. So I will tell you the main point, which is the cheapest university in Ukraine. Which is the cheapest university in the Ukraine? The cheapest university in the Ukraine is, I will tell you, the cheapest university in the Ukraine is Petro Magilo Black Sea National University, and uska jo the package of first year consists of 6,200 USD. That includes your hostel, your fees, your one-time registration fees to the university, and the insurance, all thing including, except your fooding and your personal expenses. Okay, 6,000. It means in today rates is coming 4,40,000 rupees, and in from second and total 6 year package, what you will expend on the fees, on the living, on the fees, on the hostels, insurance, and your temporary permit. Total is coming 17 lakhs 92,000, approximately 18 lakh rupees. You have to do expenditure. I am telling this expenditure of the official expenditure. Apart from this, you have to do expenditure on your gadgets, your livings, fooding, traveling to India. So approximately in the cheapest university of Ukraine, it's a very best and cheapest university. If you want to consult about the Black Sea National University, you can call to our consultant, and he will tell you the detail about it. It's a national university, but depending on the location, depending on the decision of the local administration of mayor or the governor, this state proposing cheap education for the foreign students. So 80 lakh. The second cheap university in Ukraine is Bukovina State Medical University. You can see the package is 6,600 USD in first year. That includes your tuition fee, hostel, insurance, TRC. Okay, and fooding and livings are extra. Okay, and the total expenditure you have to bear in the 6 year, all office expenses, is about 18 lakh 27,000 rupees. In today dollars rate, you can calculate as 18 lakh 50,000 rupees. So this is second cheapest university in Ukraine. Now I'm coming to third cheapest university in Ukraine is Dnepropetrovsk State Medical Academy. The basic first year package that includes the fees, tuition fee, hostel fees, and other expenses including TRC and insurance is 6,000 USD. Is coming in Indian currency 4,20,000 and 18 lakhs 93,850 rupees. Okay. The costliest university in Ukraine is vary from 21 lakhs to 23 lakhs, including everything. For example, Kharkiv National University is 7,850 USD is the package of first year. It is 5,50,000 rupees if we calculate at the rate of 70 rupees. In total, your official expenditure, including your fees, tuition fee, insurance, and temporary resident permit for 6 years, 22 lakhs 29,500 rupees. Okay, so I will tell you the average budget of the university. The average budget official expenditure you will bear in Ukraine is from 17 lakhs to about 22 to 23 lakhs. But if we go including your per my experience of my students, data collected from the students who finished recently, who was studying credit, expecting the parents are spending about from 28 lakhs to 36 lakhs on the study of their ward in the Ukraine. That includes tuition fee, hostel fee, temporary residence permit for 6 years, 6 year insurance, 1 or 2 times flying to India, and gadgets and excursion and livings, everything that coming from 28 lakhs to 36 lakhs, including everything. So this is Ukraine. Do you have any questions regarding Ukraine? You can ask me, because we have only uh, 10 minutes are left, and I was able to finish only Ukraine with you. Do you have any questions about Ukraine or any other country so I can answer right now? Hello? Hello? Please write the questions. Please write the questions. Please write the questions. Okay. Please tell about university with good quality of education, clean experience, right here. The almost all university has the very good quality of education in Ukraine and cleaning experience. But the out of this university, I will recommend you VN Karazin Kharkiv National University for a good clinical experience, and Kharkiv National University. And in past it was Odessa National Medical University. Soon it is coming. It is coming in MCI. But these three university have very good clinical experience exposure to the student, as this is the only university who have simulation center implementation of modern technology in their university. As student, before going to touch the patient, they already do so many practical skills in this medical universities. Okay. So, and this third university, which is very good in your budget and very good in clinical experience, is Petro Magilo Black Sea National University. It is in your budget and with good clinical exposure. And I will tell you, most of the students from Kharkiv and from Odessa and from Lviv, they are in Bukovina and Uzhgorod. They fought US Assembly, and most of them, the graduates, are already practicing their medicine in USA or in Germany. We have lots of examples. Next question. I got your point regardless of cost. I will tell you. I already told. Okay. Any other questions? Some other universities offering more than 22 lakhs in Russia. So what is different between those university and low package university in Ukraine? See, Russia is a different country and Ukraine is a different country. Every country offers, they have their own right to offer the service at many cost. I'm not denying Russia also have very good university like Moscow, first Moscow University, Sechokov. They have 9,500 USD. The fees only 7 lakh rupees, almost the fees of this university. You know, and it depend upon your choice. Upon your survey where you want to go, Russia or in Ukraine. Ukraine is more Europeanized. I will telling you, Russia is Europeanized plus Asianized and is a good friend of India. This, in addition, give a positive vibe to Indian students to study in Ukraine. And there is no such difference. There's a difference of the pattern of study. Most of the Russian university also teaching in English language, but they are following old school, old study pattern. As compared to Ukraine, Ukraine is following the European electronic grade transfer system, which is recognized in almost in all European countries. Thus, you have to fight their local examination in order to get PG or practice there in that university. Yes, Kazakhstan university fees available. I'm going to there. Yes, there is between some kind of difference in the education between all these countries, depending on their cultures, their faculties members, the education level of their faculty members, international exposure of their faculty members, depending on how many inter students are studying in that particular university. So there's a difference. Obviously, there's different country wise, but it's depend on you where you want to study more. I'm going to Kazakhstan fee structure. Kazakhstan. Uh, yes, Kazakhstan. Page. Um, is there any difference? Is there is any difference in quality of education related to the expenditure package? No, there is no such huge difference in the quality of education. All faculty, as per my visits in this all universities, faculty members they're trying their best to deliver with the students. The package depend on the so many factors are influencing the package. Is the location of the university? If it is in small city, but the faculty may be good, you know, and the local administration decision that they have to offer their education on this rate, you know, and so there's lots of factors which influence the formation of expenditure package. Obviously in the small city your livings and your living costs come less, and your expenditure on transport become less, but the fees, if you can see, there's not a big huge difference in the package from 18 lakhs to 23 lakhs, not a big difference, but it depends on the choice of student, and different reasons they are choosing this university. Maybe their friends are already studying there, maybe their university and city they like the most, you know, and maybe the faculty members they like the most there, you know, they communicate with the peoples there. So everywhere they're getting the recognized university, and almost all university have the same stuff. But I will recommend from myself, my personal experience, the good university in Ukraine is this Kharkiv National Medical University, in Kiev National Medical University, Bogomoles, in Odessa National Medical University, and in Lviv National Medical University, and Kharkiv National University, Nikolai in Kharkiv. These are one of the premier institutions in Ukraine if you're going to go high budgets. And if you want to go for low budgets, Black Sea National University in Ukraine is one of the premier university, and Bukovina in Uzhgrad. These three universities are the very good university, and I will tell you that in or out of these three university we have girls and boys hostels at different places. Please, on admission into Nepal, then admission we take unfortunately I will cover this Nepal section in my next webinar. I will inform you personally. I have lots of information about Nepal. That is the neighboring country of India, and I will give you information about Nepal next time. What are the obstacles we will face after the getting MBBS degree in India? Very good question, Sarvesh. Are you all there? Okay. We will face what obstacles we will face after getting after the MBBS degree in India. Okay, in India we may face there is not set much obstacles. It's all depend on you. The better you studied all your 6 or 5 years in these countries, the better, the better you have chance to clear this further medical graduate examination. Most of the students in Ukraine and Philippines and Georgia, they have very good results, and including Russia also. Even China students have good results in MCI. But the country which has very really good results in MCI is Georgia and Ukraine. So they have to prepare for the examination. Some of the students are giving just directly just coming back after their foreign from the country, they acquired degree because they studied for 6 years. Most of the students are giving this webinar, sorry, this examination in 1 year. Most of the students are giving 2 years. It depends on what you did all your past 6 years in that university. Did you follow the curriculum? Did you follow the program? Did you follow uh, the one minute. Are you all hearing to me? Hello? 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 Are you all there? Yes, okay. I'm continuing my webinar. So it's depending upon what you did in your the time of your medical studies. The better you prepare, the more chances you have to fight foreign medical examination. And believe me, most of students are not coming to India back. Either they are staying there for practicing, either they are going to Germany, either they are going to USA, and either they are going to some other European country for practice. Depend upon your likes. The more you will put. And second thing, the foreign medical examination, which is converted to the next examination, is equal, is an equal unity for everyone nowadays. For example, doesn't matter if from 2022 it will implement, doesn't matter where you finish your, when you get your degree, in abroad or India, you have to go through the same examination pattern. You have to prove, to get license to practice in India. So soon there is will be no difference between the foreign education and the Indian education. But for those who are thinking that how it can possible, India, obviously, Indian institution and government colleges are doing more to make graduates more and more qualified and professional doctors, but foreign doctors are not coming back good. NMC, National Medical Council, is making a list of university in foreign rating wise, and they will analyze all the ratings. The university, maybe it will be implement in future. The university, any foreign university who have students giving very bad results in this next examination for countries 3 year, this university which will be disqualified from this MCI recognition list. So it means a kind of motivation, a kind of signal to the MBBS abroad universities to make their quality of education good for Indian students if they want to earn, if you want to educate the Indian student as a doctor. So it's a very good kind of implementation Indian government going to do to give the right of students in order to not to face the huge competition in India. They can choose MBBS abroad university in future uh, in any country. Now we have next pattern from this year for abroad student. Tell me about this exam. I just told about next. Next exam is the national entrance, national exit test. The next exam we are saying national exit test. It will consist of two parts. One is the theoretical part. Third is the practical parts. For Indian students who are studying in private and government colleges, in order to get license in India to practice, they have to go through this first part in their final examination. And the foreign medical graduates, they have to go through this exam after coming back from their country. First theoretical part, they have to go. Still, the pattern is not designed; it is in process. But the theoretical part they have to clear. Once they will clear theoretical part, they are allowed to go in the practical part. But these two parts are independent parts, they don't are interconnecting. If you will not clear second part of next, you will come back to the next first part of the next examination, and you have to give once more time. The benefit of next examination is to make single platform all kind of examination like NEET UG 2020 and next is the giving the single platform to all kinds of examination so that there will be less corruption and make all India PG seats available on single platform. So you have two benefits in this examination for Indian graduates and for the graduates in from foreign countries. For example, if you get a merit in this examination, you have chances to get a PG seat in India without fighting any other examination. So you have chance, you have 6 years, you have 5 years or 4 years in India to parallelly prepare for your PG. Once you qualify this examination, once you qualify this examination, you are official licensed doctor to practice your medicine in India. So it's a very good step taken by the Indian government. So hope this will implement 2022, and we have transparency and corruption-free medical practice and medical education in India and abroad. Which nation provides highest marks in percentage MCET test? In my opinion, the highest percentage is depend on the highest number of students coming from which country. Today, most of the students, as compared to other university, joining Ukraine as their future, as a location, choosing Ukraine as their MBBS abroad destination. So obviously, from last year, as I told you, we have more than 15,000 students are studying in 2019. Now it may be 17,000 studying in Ukraine. So most of the students are coming back from Ukraine. Percentage marks, I will tell you, the students are getting from Philippines and Georgia and Ukraine. So these are countries from last 3 years who are competing between among themselves about this Georgia, Philippines, and Ukraine. And by wonder, I will propose in my next webinar that there's a university in Kenya which has the highest percentage of passing MCI in India, and I will surely share with you detail that University of Kenya. No, I'm not consulting for the university, but I'm providing you the genuine information that in Kenya you can the university which has the maximum number percentage of passing MCA. Okay. Next question. Now, okay. Okay, I'm coming back to Kazakhstan fee structure. Kazakhstan fee structure. Kazakhstan fee structure. Okay, this page is missing. I'll tell you, I know everything on my tips about Kazakhstan also. I travel a lot in Kazakhstan. Uh, in Kazakhstan, most of the university are based in Almaty, Astana, and in the northern part of Kazakhstan. The university I like personally more, and which is very quite adaptive for Indians, and they have almost all genuine information about. Yes. Yes, I have a question. Dear Dr. Rawat, can I get an internship in India if I study any abroad countries? Yes, for example, this is the only country which internship was allowed recently, then it was cancelled. Now they are reshifting. It was China. It was China. We don't know the scenario of 2020, but almost from if you are doing your MBBS abroad from all about other countries, you need to do your internship in India after passing this foreign medical graduate examination. Yes, you must do internship in India after getting degree from any abroad MBBS university. Yes, after giving foreign medical graduate examination. Will tell anything about Bangladesh today? I'm sorry, today Bangladesh was not in my menu, and next time I'm Mohammed Masood. I will personally email you, inform you when I will publish my webinar about Bangladesh. Bangladesh is a very good country, neighboring country. So I have a different block for Nepal and Bangladesh, which are neighboring country of for India. So I'm talking today about the European and Asian countries which student can pursue their MBBS abroad. If we want to practice in India, Sharvesh Gupta, okay. If we want to practice in India, uh, if we want to practice in India, you have to clear foreign medical graduate examination, which is consist of non-clinical and clinical part, and you have 8 hours for this examination, and you have to acquire 50 point and above percentage in order to qualify the examination. There is no competition examination. There's no negative marking in this exam. Just you have to prove a 50% of knowledge you acquire in abroad. It's not that much hard as people are assuming and thinking. It's depend how much hard work you implemented in your study, and depending on the culture and the environment and the local guardian which is living with you in that country, and the parents who are in permanent touch with their students. Okay. Kazakh Medical University of Continuing Education. In Kazakhstan, almost all university has the fee structure varies from 4,500 USD to 3,500 USD. Almost all university in Almaty, like Al Farabi, Kazakhstan National University, Kazakhstan National Medical University, Asfandiaev, Kazakh Medical University of Continuing Education, Almaty, Kazakh Russian Medical University. These are the four universities which are situated in Almaty, city of Kazakhstan. They have approximately same fee structure, same package is 4,500 USD, including hostel. Almost they have the same rate, 500 USD. The first year expenditure you will carry, you can bear on Kazakhstan is about 6 to 7,000 USD. The package, and plus in India the consultation charges, visa and tickets. Okay, and we have more universities in Kazakhstan, like Kokshetau in the city of Kokshetau is the north of Kazakhstan, and North Kazakhstan State University. They are one of the cheapest university in the world. They are offering the medical courses in with a very vast, very good infrastructure, in only 3,500 USD. And the 500 hostel, 500 USD is the hostel, about 35,000 rupees, and $100 medical insurance every year. So in the budget of 20 lakhs, if you want, if you are searching a university in budget of 18 to 20 lakhs, including your living expenses, tickets, everything, or even less, these are the two universities you can opt with very good infrastructure. With very good infrastructure, you can see Kazakhstan. Okay. Any other question about Kazakhstan? Any other questions about Kazakhstan? Any other question about Kazakhstan? Okay, we are going forward to the map of Kazakhstan. I will show you something where the Kazakhstan is situated, because second country was Kazakhstan. Hello. Yes. So I will go to Georgia. This is the hostels. Photos of hostel provided by the different university. These we are saying renovated hostels rooms in different universities, and we have non-renovated. And these are the mess. I get photos. I photoed from different part of Ukraine and Russia and other countries. These are the non-renovated rooms you see, which cost 500 USD. Renovated hostels cost 100 USD. Okay, MBBS in Georgia. So what you want to know about Georgia? Georgia is situated very small country situated in the Eurasian continent, which is from surrounded from the north side is surrounded by the Russia, and from the south side is surrounded by the European countries. So it has a population of 40 lakh people. Only 4 million people are living in Georgia. Very calm and one of the safest country. Very small country, and people have very good English speaking skills in Georgia. They study, and it's very calm and very good country to pursuing MBBS. And they have lots of private institution who are offering in past 5 years, now 5+1 year courses in Georgia. Uh, there are lots of private universities. The average budget of the university in Georgia is from 16 lakh rupees. I'm saying the official expenditure to up to 24, 23 lakh rupees for 5 years plus 1 year internship. है ना? They divide their program into two part. 5 year your theoretical and clear exposure, and 1 year internship in the hospital. Georgia is the one of the country where you can simultaneously prepare for your US Assembly, US exchange program is working. For example, simultaneously in Georgia, you can there's a question from one of the student from one of the student yesterday in Georgia. You can simultaneously prepare for your US Assembly step 1 and step 2. And in the syllabus of the Georgian private university is as per the US Assembly. They follow the USA curriculum. So those who want to make career as medicine in USA and want to clear their US Assembly first and second set, I will prefer them to choose Georgia as a MBBS abroad destination. And the budget of the university, they have almost 15 university which is more preferred by the Indian students, like mm, Georgian American University, East European University, Tbilisi Open Teaching University, and New Vision University. You can see the package of this university, including everything. Including everything means like 9,100 USD is the package of first year that includes the tuition fees, hostel, mess charges, all TRC charges and insurance charges. The total cost of your 5 years is coming is about 20 lakh 65,000. It will calculate 29,500 USD as per 70 rupees per USD. So these are the costs you can bear in German universities. Most of the universities in Germany are situated in Tbilisi, the capital of the Germany of Georgia. I will tell you that there is no Indian embassy in Georgia. Indian embassy which are situated in Armenia, near the nearby country of Georgia, is facilitating all kind of consular services and Indian issue for the Georgian incident. But in order to travel to Armenia for Indian students or Indian nationals, you can travel through e-visa to Armenia. So there is the one drawback that Georgia don't have Indian embassy. है in the study is very high level, well qualified staff in English. Which country is best for Islam? Because there is matter of halal food, sir. Okay, Mohammed Masood. Uh, I will tell you, almost in all European countries, uh, we have part of population are Muslims, uh, and even in Ukraine, I'm right now I'm in lockdown in Ukraine. So there are lots of masjid and halal foods available in Ukraine. But in order to practice, people and students we have from Kashmir, from other parts of India, they are practicing their religious rituals in masjid and following their religion. It's not a problem. These countries are very very tolerated countries. So, but if order to expect for Islamic view of it, I will prefer you Kyrgyzstan and Kazakhstan, but Kazakhstan is not that much Islamic country as you think. They have the same culture like we have in Ukraine, Russia, Belarus, and Georgia. Okay, so for the food, halal food is available everywhere in the world, because even Israeli peoples and Arabic peoples who are situated in all over the world, including USA, Germany, they're eating halal food. So I think so. Uh, uh, for Muslim community, from Muslim peoples, these countries are well tolerated, and you will find the place for worship, and halal food also. How many times we can attempt for MCA examination? Yes, Sarvesh, you can attempt as much as you can your MCA examination, but most of the time, those who started their study in their fourth year of MBBS year, they are giving the MCA test in second time, second or third time. We have every year two attempt of MCI. once in April, March, April, or second in December. So you can give so many times as much you can, but I will prefer to study hard before and give this seminar, give this exam in first attempt. Okay. You're welcome, Mohammad Masood. So this is the Georgian universities. So Georgian universities, Georgian, I will tell you, is the best place if you want to prepare for US Assembly, because it's a country which is quietly close associated with the USA, and they are following even in their administrative protocols and democratics and their constitution all American rules. You know, it's very easy to get a visa to USA once you fight your US Assembly first and second MCK. Okay. Okay, my next country is Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan also is the university which is situated in which is situated in see, these are the Kyrgyzstan, 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 Kyrgyzstan. I just going to Kyrgyzstan. Somebody asked me Kyrgyzstan. See, we have five university in Kyrgyzstan. It's O State Medical University, Jalalabad State University, Asian Medical University, International School of Medicine, and Kyrgyz State Medical Academy. And I want to make you happy that Asia, until before Kokshetau and North Kazakhstan State University in Kyrgyzstan, Asian Medical University was the cheapest university in the world. And in your wonder, and you will shock that maximum number of students are studying in ISM and Asian Medical College and OST State Medical University. The basic package of OST is 7,300 USD, 5,11,000. And total जो expenditure you have to go on a year in including fees, hostel, TRC, visa, everything, insurance, it's about 14 lakh rupees, 20,000 USD. So it's not a highly budget, but it's a very good option. Those people who are preferring for low budget, good university with high passing rate in MCI. So and the second option is Jalalabad. Third is Asian. Asian is the cheapest one. See, the total package is 19,000 USD, including everything. It's 13 lakh 63,000 rupees. And if you want to choose a really good medicine school in Kyrgyzstan and you want to have quality examination, if you want to have quality preparation for MCI, you should choose this ICM, International School of Medicine, which have package not more than even not as much costlier than other University of Kyrgyzstan. It's about 18 lakh rupees, 26,000 USD. But believe me, you will get the best preparation, best faculty, which is very quite adapted to Indian MCI, Foreign Medical Graduate Examination, and you will receive very good quality knowledge, which will help to fight Medical Council of India examination. So what is the plus point of Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan? I will tell you by means of traveling. It is Asian countries. They have the same culture like as India. Most of the population are Muslim, but they are quite modern Muslim, and they are following. They are the culture you will find like any metropolitan cities. The capital of Kyrgyzstan is Bishkek. The capital of Kazakhstan is Nur Sultan. Before it was Astana. The main factor is the cost of traveling and personal expenses. For example, 1 rupees is equal to six tenge in Kazakhstan, and the same situation in Kyrgyzstan. And traveling time from New Delhi International Airport to Kyrgyzstan, Bishkek, and to Almaty or Astana is only consists of 3 hours. Only consists of 3 hours. So it's very cost and time effective. And for parents, it's very easy to travel to their wards anytime they want for 2 or 3 days, because Kyrgyzstan and Kazakhstan offer visit visa online or on-arrival visa for the Indian parents in order if they want to visit Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan. So in this matter, more the peoples who want budget university, very good university, best university, top university in the world, and want to fight MCI and want to pursue their post graduation in USA, Germany, they should adopt Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan. You know, in Kyrgyzstan they should adopt ISM and Osh State Medical University. In Kazakhstan they should adapt Kazakhstan Medical University of Continuing Education and Kazakh Russian Medical University and Kokshetau in their budget. So it's very easy for India to travel Kazakhstan. The visa process is very easy. The culture is very similar to India. They have spices are available there. Food products are available there. Peoples have the same mentality. Kazakhstan is like a Dubai, today's Dubai, because they are rich in petrol and oil and gas. Is one of the richest country. So and they're interested in international cooperation, international exchange of the student. That's why they funded their university to take foreign students at cheapest rate, so that they will grow very fast as Dubai. So every country has some plus and minus points, and I was very happy. I'm very glad to share all this information with you, and I tried to deliver more and more relevant information uh, about these abroad options to you, and you have right to choose any of the university between your choice and for your budget. And I tried to face with you all the obstacles you are facing while choosing the MBBS abroad university in future. And I will try to show you some videos, but unfortunately they are not saved. Okay. Pose questions. Do we have more questions? Okay. Thank you, sir. Peace structure of Russia. Okay. I'm going to peace structure of Russia. Okay. Wait 1 minute. 1 minute. Yes. 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 Oh, 1 minute. Yes. This is the fee structure of the Russian medical universities, and you can easily see here, and I can tell you the cheapest university in Russia. The cheapest university in Russia is Mari State University, that costs you 19 lakh 60,000 rupees. Total 6-year budgets, what I am showing you, is 19 lakhs uh, 60,000 rupees. If you exchange dollar 70 rupees, today is 70 to 73, you can exchange for you. The fee structure includes tuition fee, hostel fees, and medical fee for 6 years. So this is the budget you are on expenditure, plus 7 to 8 lakh rupees you can add for your personal livings, ticketing, and fooding, everything. Okay, this is the cheapest university you will find. This 19 lakhs. First year package you need to pay is 5,500 USD. That includes your hostel fees, tuition fees, insurance, and other expenses you have to bear, excluding your personal expenses. Okay, the food expenses in Russia is about $100 to $150. But the one of the best university I will suggest you in Russia, one of the oldest institution for Indian students, best MCI passing, best international recognition. Third thing, and global recognition is this first one, Tver State Medical University, which package is 70,000 USD, 17,000, 70,000 USD, about 4,90,000 rupees, and total package comes to you 20 lakh rupees for about almost 30 lakh rupees. It means you have to spend about 40 lakh rupees to to pursue MBBS in Tver State Medical University. And the second prestigious university in Russia, I will say to Perm State Medical University, this third one, which has package of 3,85,000 rupees in first year, including everything. And if you calculate the expenditure for 6 years, it's become 23 lakhs. So on average, in Ukraine also, in Kazakhstan also, the good university is coming on 23 lakhs rupees. You know? And the costliest university I told you is the most I am Sichinov first Moscow State Medical University. We are saying M1. We are saying M1 is 15,000 USD is the package only. Six is about 10 lakh rupees. 11 lakh rupees is the first year package that includes your hostel fees, everything. And the total package become 54 lakh rupees. Most of the students are also opting for this university. Is very prestigious university like JNU, like Bangalore universities, you know. So this is the universities. And the fourth cheapest university, cheapest one university in Russia, and one of the very old institution I will and renowned institution in Russia is Crimea Federal University, which was in Ukraine before. Now Crimea is the part of Russia. So so Crimea is one of the good university. I have personally satisfied with this university because I have lots of students studying there right now, and they're very happy. I didn't receive any single call from them. Once they reach there, the package of first year 6,500 USD, and the total package is 23,000, and the total cost will come to you about approximately 16 lakh rupees for the Russian universities. So you can see in abroad, you have to take in your mind that you will expand from 28 from 22 lakh rupees, 23 lakhs from we start from Kyrgyzstan to 35 40 lakh rupees. You have very you can study MBBS abroad, including your living expenses, including your fooding, including your extra excursion, traveling, everything, and all other things, activities you want to do. So this is a budget. Take in your mind, starting from Kyrgyzstan to Philippines or somewhere, for 23 lakhs to 40 lakhs is the budget of the MBBS abroad university, including everything. Do you have any all questions? Okay, it's about 1.5 hours of seminar. In the end, I want to conclude my seminar, and I want to thank you all to be with me up to the end of the seminar, and end of the seminar. And I hope I provide you relevant information with the proper budget and expenditure analysis so that you can make a mind in which you want to take admission in MBBS abroad. I had given all my contacts in my browser. If you have any contact, you can call directly to my consultant, to me. I will be glad to solve your all issues, show you and practice you, make practice with you individually, and overcome all obstacles you are facing, to get chose right university in your budget. And I have lot of information I can share, particularly for the university you will ask me, and I'm very glad to share on my webinar with you. And I am thanking you to be with me. And I have continued my next webinar on next Sunday with more relevant information, more detailed information, country-wise. So stay tuned with me. Prepare your questions and ask your questions, and be in touch with me. And I will tell you. And this was Dr. Ashu Rawat, MBBS Abroad Specialist, leadership.com, and you are in the right place if you want to build your successful career in your medicine. Because when I was a student, I remember all difficulty I faced. So my mission to help my younger students to follow the dream to study MBBS abroad. Okay, goodbye, take care. I'm finishing my seminar. I will wait for 2 minutes or 3 minutes. If you have any questions, you can write here. I will glad to answer these questions. You can write a question here. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you very much. Good. You can write the questions here. I will answer. I will answer. If you have any question regarding Russia, I can answer. If you have any question about Kazakhstan, I can answer. If you have any question about Kazakhstan, I can answer. If you have any question regarding, I will answer. Country. Please ask if you have any questions. There are lots of people are still on my webinar, and I think so they are writing or searching or thinking about it. Very difficult question for me, but I am ready to answer all your questions. I will repeat. So many times people left their greatest idea of their life in the beginning of the journey by only thinking the obstacle they will face. I am here to face your obstacles with you and make you choose right university. Okay, no any questions? Okay, okay. Goodbye. Take care. See you. And best of luck for your NEET 2020. Keep preparing, keep gathering information for abroad MBBS, and goodbye. Take care.